Whirlwind Lean Clean is an innovative cleaning technique trialled by Yorkshire Water. It uses a low pressure vortex of air to scour debris and material out of the pipe network and clear blockages on the system. It's been used on the clean side of the business for a number of years. This is the first time we've trialled it on the wastewater side. It can also be combined with water and aggregates to clear really difficult blockages on the network. The big benefit of this technology is that we can clean much longer lengths of the network, up to 1 or 2 kilometres at a time, as opposed to conventional methods of jetting every 250 metres or so, reducing excavations and disruptions to the customer. Therefore, we're able to work much more quickly and achieve significant financial savings.
We stood here today at Calder Valley Incinerator, which is a sludge incineration facility in Huddersfield. About 2.7 kilometres south of here is Deaton Sewage Treatment Works, and Deaton Sewage Treatment Works and Calder Valley Incinerator are linked by a sludge main, and that main carries dense unused sludges from Deaton to here for incineration. About 2 years ago we had quite a major flood at Deaton, and it got into our pump room and basically destroyed the pumps and all the electrics, meaning we could no longer pump sludge from Deaton up to the incinerator. At the same time, because we weren't running anything down the sludge main, the sludge main started to solidify and go septic, and all the grit, all the rag, all the dirt, any solid matter, any stones, fence posts which you get down these things, all solidified in that main and blocked the main, rendering that useless as well. So we had to start manually emptying the tanks at Deaton in order to relieve ourselves as a build-up of sludge. And over the last 12 months that's cost us about £800,000. The problem with the sludge main is it runs directly next to the river. If we were to damage the main or the main were to fail, then we would put thick raw sewage sludge into the river, which would be extremely damaging to the environment. Whirlwind came along and we basically used the technology to clean the main on a very slow and gentle basis. They helped us unblock the almost 3 kilometres of pipeline, and we got the main running again, which was a massive success. It was the first time we'd used Whirlwind technology in wastewater treatment, and it's actually opened up a number of doors to us to think that on all our sites where we have sludge mains and process mains, we can now not only repair mains in a low cost, low pressure way, but we can also maintain them, we can flush them and clean them a few times a year, so that none of our sites should ever have to suffer from the problem of being blocked and obviously the massive cost that comes with that.
There have been a number of rising mains in the region which have had problems and issues over the years, some of which have been associated with pollution incidents. We've tended to use sticking plaster approaches to patch these up, but they've continued to be a headache for the business. The root cause of these issues has been identified in some cases as blockages, and we brought Whirlwind in to clear those blockages. The first rising main we went to was at Busby Stoop near Thirsk in North Yorkshire. This is close to an abattoir, and as a consequence the rising main was blocked up with animal bone and blood, also fats, oils and greases. We used Whirlwind to clear those blockages. It was a difficult job, but after a couple of hours we were able to clear the blockage, and that is now back to full working order. The second rising main we worked at was at Vermoiden Terrace at Goole. Again, this has had issues and problems over a couple of years. It's located near to industry and a starch manufacturer, and as a result there's a very particular type of effluent that is put down that rising main. Again, working with Whirlwind and in combination with using aggregates, we were able to clear the blockage on the system and remove some stone-like material that was caked up inside that main. As the use of the project grew within Yorkshire Water, we were also asked to look at an issue at Neighbourn Sewage Treatment Works. Here there was an issue with the formation of struvite in the sewage pipes. We brought Whirlwind in, and again we were able to clear a significant amount of struvite out of the sewage pipes at Neighbourn. What we learned on this project is that we need to work closely with the guys on the ground, the operational staff, in order to get good access to the asset. We need to know where things like the air valves, the non-return valves and fittings are on the system, so we have a good working knowledge of how things operate. This project has shown that Whirlwind technology can be used to get assets back to full working efficiency. It's a useful tool to have in the toolbox. By using Whirlwind, we can develop a better working relationship with our business and domestic customers. We can avoid pollution incidents on the network and develop a better relationship with the Environment Agency. Importantly, we can achieve significant financial savings, And on the back of all this, we can hopefully achieve a better SIM score and work towards our strategic business objective of safe water. So all in all, we've shown that Whirlwind can be of significant use and value to the business, has a wide application across Yorkshire Water, and is of value to the industry as a whole.